class.
सबै भक्तलाई प्रातःकालीन श्रीमद् भागवतममा स्वागत छ।
It's a very auspicious day.
आज अत्यन्त पुण्यतिथि रहेको छ।
It's the birthday or Vyas Puja day.
आज जन्मदिन अथवा व्यास पूजाको दिन रहेको छ
Of our senior god brother.
हाम्रो वरिष्ठ गुरु भाइको
Daivataṁ Swami Maharaj.
परम पूज्य जयपताका स्वामी महाराजको।
So we'll be hearing more about Jayapataka Maharaj later on today.
हामी पछि दिउँसोमा चाहिँ जयपताका महाराजको बारेमा अरु धेरै कुराहरू श्रवण गर्नेछौँ।
So I'll just do a regular class.
महाराजले चाहिँ यहाँ निरन्तर भागवतमलाई नै भन्नुहुनेछ।
Turn this off. Huh? Haven't plugged it in yet. Mic in. Okay. Very loud, no? So the first time I've played this in the temple room, so please excuse me.
मन्दिर हालमा प्रथम चोटि महाराजले गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ, क्षमा गर्नु होला।
I had spoiled my leg on Harinam.
मैले हरिनाममा आफ्नो खुट्टा बिगारेँ।
We were doing Rath Yatra in South America.
दक्षिण अमेरिकामा रथ यात्रा भइरहेको थियो।
So it's taken me a long time to recover.
र यो ठीक हुनलाई मलाई धेरै समय लागिरहेछ।
So decided to use a small instrument.
त्यसैले यो सानो उपकरण प्रयोग गरौँ भन्ने निर्णय लिएको छु।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
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 Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana
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 Yamuna Tira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanachari
Dayarana Madhava Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Bol
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Jaya 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 Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivakacharya Asatara Tadasis Wisdom and Grace Vaishnava Vrinda Bhaktan Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Namacharya Haridas Thakur Ki Chaitanya Prabhu Nitya Jaya Vishnu ISKCON founder BBD founder Srila Prabhupada Ki Jaya Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivakacharya Asatara Tadasis Man Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jayam Paramahamsa Babaji Gokishodas Goswami Maharaj Ki Jayam Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jayam Vaishnava Sarvabhaumanas Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Shri Rup Shri Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiv Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Sad Goswami Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prem Shri Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shyama Kunrata Kundu Kiri Govardhana Ki Mathura Vrindavan Dhama Ki Navadvip Mayapur Dhama Ki Jagannath Puri Dhama Ki ISKCON Hare Krishna Dham Nilkanta Kathmandu Nepal Ki Chamuna Maya Ganga Maya Ki Shri Vishnumati Maya Ki Shri Mai Tulsi Devi Ki Bhakti Devi Ki Shri Hari Nam Sankirtan Ki Sankirtan Yagya Ki Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Transcendental Prasadam Distribution Ki Transcendental Cow Protection Ki Samvita Bhakti Vrinda Ki Srila Daivataṁ, His Holiness Jaipataka Swami Maharaj, Abhibhavtiti Mahamahotsav Vyas Puja Ki, Go Premanandi, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga, glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much, Daddy Dhanyavad. So today, we're taking class from Srimad Bhagavatam, the beautiful story of the personality of Godhead.
आज हामीहरू प्रवचन गर्दैछौँ श्रीमद् भागवतममा भगवानको सुन्दर दिव्य कथा
Canto 4.
स्कन्द 4.
This canto is called the creation of the fourth order.
यो अध्यायको नाम रहेको छ चौथो स्तरको सृष्टि।
And we're going to hear from chapter 2, no?
Yes.
Chapter 2, verse
2.
2, okay. This chapter is called Dakṣa curses Lord Śiva.
र यो अध्यायको नाम रहेको छ दक्षद्वारा शिवजीलाई श्राप।
Narayanam namaskritya
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य
narotamam
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
devim saraswatim vyasa
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
tato jayamudiraye
ततो जयामुदीरये
nastaprahishu bhadreshu
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
nityam bhagavata sevaya
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
bhagavati uttama sloke
भगवते उत्तमश्लोके
bhakti bhavati naistiki.
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी।
By regularly hearing the Bhagavatam and rendering service to the pure devotee, all that is inauspicious within the heart is practically destroyed. And thus loving service to the glorious Lord, who is praised with transcendental songs, comes into being, an irrevocable fact.
नित्य रूपमा श्रीमद् भागवतमको श्रवण गर्नाले र शुद्ध भक्तहरूका सेवा गर्नाले हामीहरूको हृदयभित्रका अभद्रताहरू नाश भएर जान्छन् र भगवान उत्तम श्लोकप्रति नैष्ठिकी भक्तिको स्थापना हुन्छ।
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Kas
Tam
Tvam
carācara-guruṁ
cara-cara-guruṁ
nirvairam śānta-vigraham
śānta-vigraham
ātmārāmam
ātmārāmam
katham
dveṣṭi jagato
daivatam mahat kastam carācara-guruṁ nirvairam śānta-vigraham ātmārāmam katham dveṣṭi jagato daivatam mahat kastam carācara-guruṁ nirvairam śānta-vigraham ātmārāmam katham dveṣṭi jagato
daivatam mahat kastam carācara-guruṁ nirvairam śānta-vigraham ātmārāmam katham dveṣṭi jagato daivatam mahat kastam carācara-guruṁ nirvairam śānta-vigraham ātmārāmam katham dveṣṭi jagato daivatam mahat kastam carācara-guruṁ nirvairam śānta-vigraham ātmārāmam katham dveṣṭi jagato daivatam mahat.
Okay. Kaha.
Kaha.
Who? Dakṣa.
Who? Dakṣa. Ko? Dakṣa.
Tam.
Tam.
Him.
Him.
Lord Śiva.
Lord Śiva. Waha. Shivaji.
Cara-acara.
Cara-acara.
Of the whole world, both animate and inanimate.
of the whole world, both animate and inanimate. Sampurna sansar, char achar.
Gurum,
Gurum,
the spiritual master.
spiritual master. Adhyatmic guru.
Daivatam,
Nirvairam,
without enmity.
without enmity. Satru rahit.
śānta-vigraham,
śānta-vigraham.
having a peaceful personality.
Having a peaceful personality. Shanta vyaktitva hunu bhayaka.
ātma-ārāmam,
ātmā-ārāmam.
satisfied in himself.
Satisfied in himself. Afuma sunai santushta.
Katham,
Katham.
how?
How? Kasari.
dveṣṭi,
dveṣṭi.
hates.
Hate. Grana garnu.
jagato,
jagatāḥ,
of the universe.
of the universe. Brahmandako.
daivatam,
daivatam.
Demigod.
Demigods. Devata.
Mahat,
Mahat.
the great.
The great. Mahan.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace of Śrīmad Bhagavatam Swami Prabhupada, ISKCON founder Acharya.
अनुवाद तथा तात्पर्य दिनुभएको छ इस्कन संस्थापक आचार्य कृष्ण कृपा श्रीमती अभयचरणारविन्द भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपादले.
Lord Śiva, the spiritual master of the entire world, is free from enmity. He is a peaceful personality and is always satisfied in himself. He is the greatest among the demigods. How is it possible that Dakṣa could be inimical towards such an auspicious personality?
शिवजी सम्पूर्ण ब्रह्माण्डका आध्यात्मिक गुरु, शत्रुता रहित शान्त व्यक्तित्व र आफैमा नै सन्तुष्ट हुने हुनुहुन्छ। उहाँ देवताहरूमध्ये सर्वश्रेष्ठ हुनुहुन्छ। यस्ता मङ्गलमय व्यक्तित्वप्रति दक्षले कसरी शत्रुता गर्न सम्भव भयो?
Responsively.
तपाईहरु दोहोऱ्याउनु होला। शिवजी सम्पूर्ण ब्रह्माण्डका आध्यात्मिक गुरु, शत्रुता रहित शान्त व्यक्तित्व र आफूमा नै सन्तुष्ट हुने हुनुहुन्छ। उहाँ देवताहरूमध्ये सर्वश्रेष्ठ हुनुहुन्छ। यस्ता मङ्गलमय व्यक्तित्वप्रति दक्षले कसरी शत्रुता गर्न सम्भव भयो?
Lord Śiva is described here as carācara-guruṁ, the spiritual master of all animate and inanimate objects.
शिवजीलाई चराचर गुरु अर्थात् सम्पूर्ण चर अचरका आध्यात्मिक गुरु भनेर भनिएको छ।
He is sometimes known as Bhutanath,
उहाँलाई कहिलेकाहीँ भूतनाथ,
which means the worshipful deity of the dull-headed.
अर्थात् मन्दबुद्धि भएकाहरूको आराध्य देव भनिएको छ।
Bhuta is also sometimes taken to indicate the ghosts.
भूतको अर्थ कहिलेकाहीँ प्रेत पनि हुन्छ।
Lord Śiva takes charge of reforming persons who are ghosts and demons, not to speak of others who are godly.
शिवजीले भूत र असुरहरूलाई सुधार्ने जिम्मेवारी लिनुहुन्छ भने दैविकका बारेमा त के कुरा गर्नु?
Therefore, he is the spiritual master of everyone, both the dull and demonic, and the highly learned Vaishnavas.
त्यसकारण उहाँ प्रत्येकका आध्यात्मिक गुरु हुनुहुन्छ। उहाँ मन्दबुद्धि र असुरी व्यक्ति र उच्च स्तरका विद्वान वैष्णव सबैका गुरु हुनुहुन्छ।
It is also stated, Vaishnava-ānam yatha Shambhu. Shambhu, Lord Śiva, is the greatest of all Vaishnavas.
भनिएको छ वैष्णवानाम यथा शम्भु, अर्थात् शम्भु शिवजी सबै वैष्णवहरूमा सर्वश्रेष्ठ हुनुहुन्छ।
On one hand, he is a worshipful object of the dull demons, and on the other hand, he is the best of all the Vaishnavas or devotees.
एकतर्फ उहाँ मन्दबुद्धि असुरहरूद्वारा पूजित हुनुहुन्छ, अर्कोतर्फ उहाँ वैष्णवहरूमा श्रेष्ठ हुनुहुन्छ।
And he has a sampradaya called the Rudra Sampradaya.
साथै उहाँको आफ्नै रुद्र सम्प्रदाय पनि छ।
Even if he is an enemy or is sometimes angry, such a personality cannot be the object of envy. So, Vidura in astonishment asked why why he was taken as such, especially by Dakṣa.
यदि उहाँ शत्रु भए पनि वा कहिले रिसाए पनि त्यस्ता व्यक्तित्वप्रति शत्रुता गर्नु हुँदैन। त्यसैले विदुर आश्चर्यचकित भएर दक्षले विशेष किन यस्तो गरे भने प्रश्न गरे।
Dakṣa is also not an ordinary person.
दक्ष पनि साधारण व्यक्ति थिएनन्।
He is a Prajapati in charge of fathering population, and all his daughters are highly elevated, especially Sati.
उहाँ सन्तान बनाउने जिम्मेवारी लिनुभएका प्रजापति हुनुहुन्थ्यो। साथै उहाँका सबै छोरी अति उच्च स्तरका थिए र विशेष गरी सती।
The word Sati means the most chaste.
सतीको अर्थ अति प्रतिव्रता वा सदाचारी हुन्छ।
Whenever there is consideration of chastity, Sati, this wife of Lord Śiva and daughter of Dakṣa, is considered first.
जहिले पनि पतिव्रताका बारेमा चर्चा हुन्छ त्यहाँ शिवजीकी पत्नी दक्षकी सतीलाई नै प्रथम मानिन्छ।
Vidura therefore was astonished.
विदुर आश्चर्यचकित भएका थिए।
Dakṣa is such a great man, he thought, and is the father of Sati, and is the father of Sati.
उसले सोचे दक्ष महान व्यक्ति थिए र सतीका पिता पनि थिए र शिवजी प्रत्येकका आध्यात्मिक गुरु हुनुहुन्छ।
And Lord Śiva is the spiritual master of everyone.
र शिवजी प्रत्येकका आध्यात्मिक गुरु हुनुहुन्छ।
How then could there possibly be so much enmity between them, that Sati, the most chaste goddess, could give up her body because of their quarrel?
त्यसैले उहाँहरू बीच कसरी शत्रुता हुन सक्दछ जसले गर्दा पतिव्रता देवी सतीले त्यो झगडाले गर्दा आफ्नो शरीर त्याग गर्न पर्यो।
Omihana Timrandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshuramilitam Dena Tasme Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakaramayam Dadati Swapadantikam Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gauravinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Actually, my father was a big scientist in UK.
वास्तवमा मेरो पिता युकेमा ठुलो वैज्ञानिक हुनुहुन्थ्यो।
He developed one special metal which they used in the Second World War for the planes.
र उहाँले एउटा विशेष धातुको निर्माण गर्नुभएको थियो जुन चाहिँ दोस्रो विश्व युद्धमा हवाई जहाजमा प्रयोग गरिन्थ्यो।
So I asked him
मैले उहाँलाई सोधेँ
about God.
भगवानको बारेमा।
God?
मैले भने भगवान?
What do you mean God?
के भने भगवान?
This crazy idea.
यो त पागलपन हो।
If there is God, why is there so much suffering in this world?
यदि भगवान हुनुहुन्थ्यो भने यो संसारमा यति धेरै दुःख किन छ?
It's actually a common question.
यो त साधारण प्रश्न हो।
That dull-headed people ask.
जो चाहिँ मूर्ख व्यक्तिहरूले सोध्ने गर्दछन्।
My father wasn't worshipping Lord Śiva, but he was dull-headed.
मेरो पिताले पनि शिवजीको पूजा त गर्नुभएको थिएन तर पनि उहाँ मूर्ख चाहिँ हुनुहुन्थ्यो।
But at least he was asking the question.
यो एउटा प्रश्न चाहिँ यहाँ सोध्दै हुनुहुन्छ।
He was intelligent enough to ask this question.
उहाँ कमसेकम अलिकति त बुद्धिमान हुनुहुन्थ्यो यो प्रश्न सोध्नका लागि।
And at that time, I had no spiritual master.
त्यस समयमा मेरो कोही आध्यात्मिक गुरु हुनुहुन्थेन।
So I wasn't capable of dealing with him.
त्यस कारणले उहाँसँग व्यवहार गर्नका लागि म तयार थिइनँ।
And later on, when I did meet him when I was a devotee, and I had Prabhupada as my spiritual master,
र पछि जब चाहिँ मैले भक्त बनिसकेपछि उहाँलाई भेटेर मेरो गुरुदेव श्रील प्रभुपाद हुनुहुन्थ्यो।
I could see, that there's no point in trying to bend an old bamboo.
मैले के कुरा देखेँ भने सुकेको बाँसलाई बङ्गाउन सकिँदैन.
You can't bend an old bamboo. You just tolerate and keep friendly relations.
त्यो सुकेको बाँसलाई बङ्गाउन सकिँदैन, त्यसैले सहन गर्ने र राम्रो सम्बन्ध बनाएर राख्ने.
So that was my policy.
यही मेरो सिद्धान्त थियो.
And my father he thought, well, my son has got to the top of his profession.
र मेरो पिताले सोच्नुहुन्थ्यो कि मेरो छोरा चाहिँ आफ्नो काममा सबभन्दा माथि पुगेछ.
So it's my prestige.
त्यसै कारणले यो पनि मेरो शानको कुरा हो.
Now he has many followers. He is a guru. He is sannyasi.
उसको धेरै अनुयायीहरू छन्, गुरु छ, सन्यासी बनेको छ.
I don't understand what he's doing, but I'm proud of him.
उसले के गर्छ मलाई थाहा छैन, तर ऊप्रति मलाई एकदम गर्व छ.
And he bought me a ticket to India.
र इन्डिया आउन टिकट पनि किनिदिएको थियो मलाई.
I was by a governing body commission, Hansaduta, and he said, you should go to India for the Mayapur festival.
र जीवीसीबाट हंसदूत प्रभुले तपाईँ चाहिँ मायापुरको उत्सवको लागि भारत जानुपर्छ भन्नुभयो.
Ask your father for the money for the ticket.
र आफ्नो पितासँग चाहिँ पैसा माग्नुहोस् टिकटको लागि.
And my father had a little money, so he paid for the ticket.
मेरो पितासँग केही पैसा थियो, उहाँले तिर्दिनु भयो पैसा.
But my point is, even though my father was dull-headed, he asked this question.
त म नखोजेको कुरा पिता मन्दबुद्धि भए तापनि यो प्रश्न सोध्नु भयो.
Why there should be suffering in this world?
किन हामीले यो संसारमा दुःख पाउनु पर्ने?
And of course, you people in Nepal, you already know this.
र अवश्य नेपालमा भएका हजुरहरूलाई त यो कुरा पहिलेदेखि थाहा छ.
That Lord Śiva is also, his wife is also Durga.
कि शिवजी उहाँको पत्नी दुर्गा हुनुहुन्छ.
She has to punish us.
उहाँले हामीलाई दण्ड दिनुपर्छ.
So this material world is a place of punishment, dukkhalayama shashvatam.
र यो भौतिक संसार भनेकै दुःख पाउने स्थान हो.
Mamo pecha punajanma dukkhalayama shashvatam. One who comes to me, Krishna says, doesn't have to stay in this world of birth and death.
तर कृष्णले भन्नुहुन्छ जो व्यक्ति मबाटमा आउँछ उ फेरि यो जन्म मृत्युको सागरमा बस्नु पर्दैन.
But people, we are all dull-headed. This is the problem.
तर समस्या हामी सबै नै मन्दबुद्धि छौं.
We want to stay here
हामीलाई यही बस्न मन पर्छ.
and try and enjoy, although it's a hopeless case.
यद्यपि आशाविहीन अवस्था छ, तर हामी आनन्द लिन चाहन्छौं.
So in this chapter we're going to hear how Dakṣa become envious of his son-in-law.
त यो अध्यायमा हामी सुन्ने छौं कि दक्ष प्रजापति कसरी आफ्नो ज्वाइँप्रति चाहिँ ईर्ष्यालु हुनुभयो.
Because he is self-satisfied.
किनकि उहाँ आत्मसन्तुष्ट हुनुहुन्थ्यो.
Living under a tree.
उहाँ रुखमुनि बस्नुहुन्छ.
Whereas materialists are working very hard to build something.
र जहाँ कि भौतिकवादी व्यक्तिहरू चाहिँ केही बनाउनको लागि दिनरात मेहनत गरिरहेछन्.
Prabhupada gives there's a Bengali proverb.
श्रील प्रभुपादले एउटा बङ्गाली उखान भन्नुहुन्छ.
Say that this man is building a big 10-story skyscraper.
उहाँले भन्नुहुन्छ एकजना व्यक्तिले यो 10 तलाको आकाशचुम्बी भवन बनाइरहेको छ.
So you go to him.
उहाँकोमा जानुस्.
Hey, it's a beautiful skyscraper.
ओहो कस्तो सुन्दर गगनचुम्बी भवन.
How much did it cost?
कति पर्छ यसको दाम?
Oh, 10 crores.
10 करोड पर्छ.
Pretty good.
एकदम राम्रो.
Why are you building it?
किन बनाएको?
To set fire to it.
यसलाई आगो लगाउनलाई.
That's what we're doing.
हामीले त्यही गरिरहेछौं.
We're working so hard.
हामी यति धेरै काम गर्दैछौं.
And then our body goes down to the Smashan Ghat in Pashupati.
अनि त्यसपछि हाम्रो शरीर जान्छ पशुपतिको मसान घाटमा.
Isn't it?
हैन र?
This is so stupid. And Lord Śiva knew this.
कति मूर्खता होला है. र शिवजीलाई यो थाहा थियो.
But Dakṣa is materialistic. He's a demigod, but still amongst the demigods there's, the modes of nature.
र कि उहाँ देवता हुनुहुन्थ्यो, तर देवताहरूमा पनि के हुन्छ भने प्रकृतिका गुणहरूले प्रभाव पर्छ.
So we're living in a world where there's modes of nature.
हामी यो प्रकृतिका गुणहरू भएको संसारमा बसेका छौं. Daivi yesha gunamayi mama maya durachya.
Daiviyesha mama maya. This material world, Krishna says, is composed of the three modes of material nature.
प्रकृतिका तीन गुणहरूले यो भौतिक संसारको सृष्टि भएको छ.
So how do we get out of it?
त्यसैले यसबाट कसरी निस्किने त?
Mama eva ye prapajante mayamitam taranti. But those who surrender to me can get out of it.
तर जो व्यक्तिहरू कृष्णलाई समर्पण गर्छन् उनीहरू यहाँबाट निस्किन सक्छन्.
This is the purpose of human life. This is the purpose of asking these questions.
र मनुष्य जीवनको उद्देश्य यही हो, यो प्रश्न सोध्नुको उद्देश्य यही हो.
My father is a good man,
मेरो पिता पनि राम्रै व्यक्ति
but he
हुनुहुन्थ्यो,
wasn't trained.
तर उहाँलाई प्रशिक्षण
He had no
थिएन,
spiritual master.
उहाँको गुरु थिएन.
His knowledge only got as far as, if there is God, then why is there suffering in this world?
उहाँको दिमाग खाली यतिसम्म पुग्थ्यो, यदि भगवान हुनुहुन्छ भने यो संसारमा दुःख किन भएको त?
And he was a meat eater.
र उहाँ मांसाहारी
So
हुनुहुन्थ्यो.
if you eat meat all your life, you become very dull-headed.
यदि जीवनभरि मांसाहार गर्यो भनेदेखि हाम्रो मन्दबुद्धि हुन्छ.
That's why people can't understand Hare Krishna movement.
त्यही भएर व्यक्तिले यो हरे कृष्ण अभियानलाई बुझ्न सक्दैनन्.
Who are these people dancing and singing in the street?
यो व्यक्तिहरूले के भएको, बाटोमा नाच्छन् गाउँछन्,
We're working hard,
हामी मेहनत गर्छौँ
building our skyscrapers,
र ठुल्ठुलो
building our families.
र परिवार बनाउँछौँ.
And these guys, look at them.
अरे यी व्यक्तिहरूलाई हेर त,
They have cars even.
यिनीहरूको गाडी पनि छ,
They even have a better car than mine.
मेरोभन्दा दामी गाडी छ.
Look at that Swami Mahavishnu.
अनि त्यहाँ महाविष्णु स्वामीलाई हेर त,
Money bags.
पैसाको थैली,
All the way from England, he's become a sannyasi.
र बेलायतदेखि आएर सन्यासी बनेको.
I don't like these people.
मलाई यो व्यक्तिहरू मन पर्दैन,
Envious of them.
ईर्ष्या लाग्छ.
Why shouldn't he work hard
किन यिनीहरूले काम नगर्ने,
like me?
म जस्तै?
People have become envious of Hare Krishna.
वास्तवमा व्यक्तिहरू हरे कृष्णदेखि ईर्ष्या गर्छन्,
But devotees, we are not envious.
तर भक्तहरू कहिले ईर्ष्या गर्नुहुन्न.
Like Lord Śiva, he's not envious.
जस्तो शिवजी कहिले ईर्ष्या गर्नुहुन्न.
He wasn't envious of Dakṣa.
उहाँ दक्षदेखि ईर्ष्यालु हुनुहुन्थेन,
He tolerated him.
उहाँले दक्षलाई सहन गर्नुभयो.
He understood the modes of nature are covering him.
उहाँले बुझ्नुभयो कि प्रकृतिका गुणहरूले उनलाई छोपेका छन्.
Prakrite kriyamanani gunaikamani savasha ahankarave mudama katyahamati manya. All of us are like puppets to the modes of material nature.
हामीहरू सबै प्रकृतिका गुणहरूका खेलौना जस्ता छौँ.
Some of us are puppets at the mode of ignorance.
कोही कोही तमोगुणको खेलौना होलान्,
Like the animals, the plants,
जस्तो कि जनावरहरू या बिरुवाहरू
fishes and birds.
र माछाहरू, चराहरू.
Some are in the mode of passion,
र कोही रजोगुणमा छन्,
working very, very hard for fruitive results.
केही कार्मिक फल पाउनको लागि धेरै मेहनत गरिरहेका छन्.
Some are in the mode of goodness.
र कोही सत्वगुणमा छन्.
And some are mamchayo vyabhicharina bhakti yoga in the same. They're above the modes.
र कोही चाहिँ यी गुणहरूभन्दा पनि माथि छन्.
So the spiritual master is above the modes.
त आध्यात्मिक गुरु यी गुणहरूभन्दा माथि हुनुहुन्छ.
Like Srila Prabhupada.
जस्तो कि शिल प्रभुपाद,
He came to America, the West,
उहाँ पाश्चात्य जगत अमेरिकामा आउनुभयो
and we were very much in the mode of ignorance.
र हामीहरू धेरै जसो तमोगुणमा थियौँ,
Very bad habits.
धेरै नराम्रो बानीहरू थिए.
But because he gave us the holy name, he was non-envious.
तर किनकि उहाँले हामीलाई हरि नाम दिनुभयो र उहाँ ईर्ष्याविहीन
He
हुनुहुन्थ्यो.
was like the father, and we were like his children.
उहाँ हाम्रो पिता जस्तो हुनुहुन्थ्यो र हामी उहाँका बच्चाहरू जस्ता थियौँ.
So he gave us prasadam, he gave us the holy name.
उहाँले हामीलाई प्रसादम दिनुभयो, हरिनाम दिनुभयो.
So now we're all practicing to be Vaishnavas.
र अहिले हामी सबै वैष्णव बन्ने प्रयास
That's
गर्दैछौँ.
Prabhupada's movement.
यो प्रभुपादको अभियान हो,
One who worships Vishnu.
जसले भगवान विष्णुको
Lord
पूजा
Shiva is
गर्छ.
very close to Vishnu.
शिवजी विष्णुसँग धेरै नजिक
It's
हुनुहुन्छ.
like dahi and yogurt.
जस्तो कि दूध र दही.
Khiram yata dadi vikara vishesa yoga sanjayate nahi tata pratigasti hetu
ya shambhutam api tata samupaiti karyat govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
So because he's in touch with his acid, his material nature, then he's changed. He's not fully in the mode of goodness.
किनकि उहाँ भौतिक प्रकृतिको संस्पर्शमा हुनुहुन्छ, त्यसकारणले उहाँ परिणत हुनुभएको छ.
So he's between the material world and the spiritual world. He's a Śiva tattva, he's a separate tattva.
र उहाँ चाहिँ शिव तत्त्व हुन्छ, छुट्टै तत्त्व हो, यो भौतिक संसार आध्यात्मिक संसारको बिचमा हुनुहुन्छ.
We're how do you say? We're Jiva tattva.
हामी चाहिँ जीव तत्त्व हौं.
We're minute parts and parcels of Krishna.
हामी कृष्णका साना अंश विस्तारहरू हौं.
Mamavam so jiva loke jiva bhuta. We're eternal fragmental parts of Krishna.
हामी भगवान श्री कृष्णका नित्य शाश्वत अंशहरू हौं.
Like sparks of the fire.
आगोको झिल्का जस्तो.
Vishnu tattva is one.
विष्णु तत्त्व त एउटै हुन्छ.
That's Krishna, but he expands in many forms.
ओ कृष्ण नै हो, तर विभिन्न रूपमा प्रकट हुनुहुन्छ.
So Krishna is Svamsa and we're Vibhinam. So Krishna is one and we're many.
त कृष्ण स्वांश हुनुहुन्छ, हामी विभिन्नांश हुन्छ. कृष्ण एक हुनुहुन्छ, हामी धेरै छौं.
So in every universe there's Lord Shiva.
त प्रत्येक ब्रह्माण्डमा शिवजी हुनुहुन्छ.
There's millions of universes.
ऐसा लाखौं ब्रह्माण्डहरू छन्.
Yeah, one time, what's that story? Very nice story. One time Lord Brahma, he went to see Lord Vishnu.
एक समयमा ब्रह्माजी भगवान विष्णुको दर्शन गर्न जानुभयो.
So the gatekeeper of Vaikuntha asked him,
र वैकुण्ठको द्वारपालले उहाँलाई सोध्नुभयो,
which Brahma are you?
तपाईँ कुन चाहिँ ब्रह्मा हो?
Which Brahma?
कुन चाहिँ ब्रह्मा रे?
I'm the Brahma with 4 heads.
म नै ब्रह्मा हुँ, 4वटा टाउको भएको.
So anyway, after a while he got to see Lord Vishnu.
त जे होस्, केही समयपछि उहाँले भगवान विष्णुको दर्शन पाउनुभयो.
How is everything in your universe?
तपाईको ब्रह्माण्डमा सबै ठीक कस्तो चलिरहेछ?
Yes, thank you, my Lord. By your mercy, your incarnations, everything going well.
उहाँले भन्नुभयो, हजुरको कृपाले सबै कुरा राम्रै चलिरहेछ.
But can you tell me one thing?
तर एउटा कुरा भन्नु न मलाई.
Why you said which Brahma?
तपाईले किन कुन चाहिँ ब्रह्मा भनेर सोध्नुभयो?
Then immediately Lord Narayan, he calls all the Brahmas from the creation.
र तुरन्त भगवान नारायणले सम्पूर्ण ब्रह्माण्डका ब्रह्माहरूलाई बोलाउनु भयो.
Some Brahmas had 8 heads, some had 16 heads, some had 64 heads, some had hundreds of heads, some had thousands of heads.
र कसैको 8वटा टाउको थिए, कसैको 16वटा टाउको थियो, कसैको 64वटा टाउको थियो, कसैको 100वटा टाउको थियो, कसैको हजारौं लाखौं टाउको भएका ब्रह्माहरू आए.
And he could see all hundreds of Shivas and Indras, so many demigods. All Vishnu called them all just so he could see them.
र अरु धेरै शिवहरू, इन्द्रहरू सबैलाई बोलाउनु भयो ताकि सबैलाई देख्न सकुन्.
So this is the unlimited energy of Krishna.
त यो भगवान श्री कृष्णको शक्ति हो.
But he's still a person.
तर पनि उहाँ व्यक्ति हुनुहुन्छ.
That's the wonderful thing.
यो अद्भुत कुरा हो.
He's coming in the form of his holy name.
उहाँ आफ्नो हरिनाममा आउनुहुन्छ.
We have his holy name. Krishna's what's that verse? Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar.
र हामीसँग यो हरिनाम छ.
And because we're envious in this age,
र किनकि यो युगमा हामीहरू ईर्ष्यालु छौं,
Krishna's come in this very personal form of the holy name.
कृष्ण यो व्यक्तिगत रूप हरिनामको रूपमा आउनु भएको छ.
The age of Kali, this is the age of quarrel.
यो कलि युग हो, यो झगडाको युग.
Even the demigods are quarreling.
देवताहरू पनि झगडा गर्नुहुन्छ.
But there's one verse that says, actually the demigods themselves, they want to take birth in this age.
तर वास्तवमा देवताहरू पनि यो संसारमा जन्म लिन चाहन्छन्.
Because Nam Upashak Prabhupada, the pure devotee, he's teaching us all how to go above the modes of nature.
किनकि नाम उपासक श्री प्रभुपादले हामीलाई शिक्षा दिनुहुन्छ कि यो तीनटा गुणभन्दा माथि कसरी उठ्ने
by teaching us bhakti yoga.
यो भक्ति योग सिकाएर.
So if we come to the classes in future, we'll hear more about this katha, this leela of Dakṣa and Lord Śiva.
त आगामी कक्षाहरूमा हजुरहरू आउनुभयो भने अवश्य हामी यो दक्ष र शिवजीको बारेमा अरू विस्तारमा पढ्नेछौँ.
So let's take this chanting very seriously.
त्यसकारणले यो जपलाई एकदम गम्भीरतापूर्वक लियौँ.
There's a nice song.
सुन्दर एउटा भजन छ.
Brahma bole chattamukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
ब्रह्मा बोले चतुर्मुखे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे.
Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Hare.
महादेव पंचमुखे राम राम हरे हरे.
Brahma bole Chattamukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Hare.
ब्रह्मा बोले चतुर्मुखे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे. महादेव पंचमुखे राम राम हरे हरे.
Brahma bole Chattamukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Hare.
O Brahma bole chaturmukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Lord Shiva was dancing so ecstatically, they thought you're going to destroy the universe.
शिवजी यस्तो उत्साहमा आएर नाच्नुहुन्छ कि लाग्छ ब्रह्माण्डको प्रलय हुन्छ.
So, any questions please?
कसैको केही प्रश्न छ कि?
Srila Prabhupada ki.
जय.
Any dull-headed questions?
कोही मन्दबुद्धि प्रश्नहरू छ?
Because the Hare Krishna is meant for the dull-headed people of Kali Yuga.
किनकि हरे कृष्ण भनेकै यो कलियुगका मन्दबुद्धि जीवात्माहरूका लागि हो.
But gradually by hearing the holy name,
बिस्तारै हरिनाम श्रवण गर्नाले
our dull-headedness goes.
हाम्रो मन्दबुद्धि जान्छ.
This is the beauty of the Sankirtan movement.
यही नै संकीर्तन अभियानको सुन्दरता हो.
I always say the same thing. I read an article by Prabhupada
श्रील प्रभुपादको एउटा लेख मैले पढेको थिएँ
when I was very dull-headed,
जब म मन्दबुद्धि थिएँ,
doing all nonsense.
अनेक नचाहिने काम गर्थेँ
Before I joined the movement.
यो अभियानमा जोडिनुभन्दा अगाडि.
But then after hearing the holy name,
तर हरिनाम श्रवण
and
गरिसकेपछि
chanting the holy names,
र जप गरिसकेपछि
then I could understand it.
त्यसपछि सबै बुझ्न सकेँ मैले.
So Udila Arana Purava Bhaji said, the holy name is rising like the shining sun.
त्यसैले भनिएको छ यो हरिनाम सूर्य समान उदय भइरहेको छ.
Jivara kalyana sadhana kam jagate asiye madhura nam avijati mare tapana rupe vidgagane viraje. This holy name is rising like the sun, destroying the darkness of ignorance in our heart.
यो हरिनाम सूर्य समान उदय भइरहेको छ र हाम्रो हृदय भित्रको अन्धकारलाई हटाइरहेको छ.
So the question please.
प्रश्न एकछिन माताजी. Class we heard that by regularly hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam and serving the pure devotee, we can attend devotional service. So how can we understand who is a pure devotee Like someone who gives a big donation is a pure devotee, or someone who is doing more service is a pure devotee. So how can we understand? One who gives more prasadam is pure devotee.
Yeah. Then Bhagavad Gita, there's different symptoms are given.
भागवत गीतामा विभिन्न लक्षणहरू बताइएको छ.
Qualities of a devotee.
भक्तका लक्षणहरू.
Titikshava karunika surida sarvadehina ajata santava santa sadava sadabhushanam. These are qualities of a devotee.
भक्तहरूको यस्तो लक्षणहरू हुन्छ.
Very tolerant.
अत्यन्त सहनशील हुन्छन्.
Karunika, very merciful.
अत्यन्त करुणामय हुन्छन्.
Titikshava karunika surida. He's a friend of everyone.
सबैजनाको मित्र हुन्छन्.
He has no enemies.
उहाँको कोही शत्रु हुँदैन.
But other people become his enemies.
तर अरू व्यक्तिहरू चाहिँ उहाँको शत्रु बन्न सक्छन्.
So he's decorated with these qualities.
त उहाँ यी गुणहरूले युक्त हुनुहुन्छ.
So fortunately we have the example of Srila Prabhupada.
हामी भाग्यमानी छ, हामीसँग शिल प्रभुपादको उदाहरण छ.
He is our founder acharya.
उहाँ हाम्रो संस्थापक आचार्य हुनुहुन्छ.
So he's a living example.
त उहाँ जीवन्त उदाहरण हुनुहुन्छ.
We have a very nice book called Prabhupada Lilamrita.
र प्रभुपाद लीलामृत भन्ने सुन्दर पुस्तक हामीसँग छ.
I think we have the small one, no?
हामीसँग सानो छ.
But actually it's much bigger.
वास्तवमा त धेरै ठुलो छ.
If you want to know qualities of a pure devotee in detail, you can read his life.
यदि तपाईलाई विस्तृत रूपमा शुद्ध भक्तको बारेमा जान्नु छ भने उहाँको जीवनी पढ्नुस्.
But it all begins actually
तर वास्तवमा सबै चीजको सुरुवात हुन्छ
with some chastisement.
अलिकति गाली गरेर.
Can we take chastisement from our spiritual master?
के हामी आफ्नो गुरुको गाली खानलाई तयार छौं त?
Arjuna was chastised.
अर्जुनले पनि गाली खानु भयो.
He said, I want to fight this. I don't want to fight because I don't want to kill my relatives, Bhishma Dev, and so on and so on and so on. There will be unwanted progeny, blah, blah, blah.
अर्जुनले भन्यो मलाई यो युद्ध गर्नु छैन किनभने म आफ्नो गुरुलाई पितामहलाई मार्न चाहन्न, के भन्छ कुलनाश हुन्छ, यस्तो नचाहिने प्रजाहरू उत्पन्न हुन्छन् इत्यादि इत्यादि भन्दै थिए.
So Krishna said, Asochas anvatochas tvam pragyavadam savasasi. You're speaking, you're speaking like a learned man, but actually you're lamenting for that which is not worthy of grief. You're a fool.
तिमी हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ विद्वानले जस्तो कुरा गर्छौ तर वास्तवमा मूर्ख जस्तो नचाहिने चीजको लागि शोक गरिरहेछौ.
So spiritual master Amagyanatimrandas, he opens our eyes with the torchlight of knowledge.
आध्यात्मिक गुरुले ज्ञानको दीपले हाम्रो बन्द आँखा उगार्दिनुहुन्छ.
That's a test.
यही परीक्षा हो.
So you can do this to others also.
त यो तपाईले अरूलाई पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ.
Once you understand, first thing, dveṣṭi jatunasam natram nemical. I'm not this body. Simple knowledge.
यो ज्ञान तपाईले सरल ज्ञान बुझ्नु पर्यो कि म यो शरीर होइन.
Never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings.
यस्तो कुनै समय थिएन जुन समयमा तिमी थिएनौ म या फिर यो राजाहरू.
The Prabhupada sometimes said, all my followers, all my disciples are pure devotees.
श्रील प्रभुपादले भन्नु मेरा सम्पूर्ण शिष्यहरू नै शुद्ध भक्त हुन्.
Because they're serving the pure devotee and they're serving Krishna.
किनकि उनीहरूले शुद्ध भक्तको सेवा गर्छन् र कृष्णको सेवा गर्छन्.
Lord Chaitanya wanted us all to become pure devotees. In fact, we are all pure devotees.
वास्तवमा चैतन्य महाप्रभुले सबैजना शुद्ध भक्त हुनुपर्छ भनी चाहनु भएको छ. वास्तवमा हामी हौं शुद्ध भक्त.
Some may be purer than others.
कोही अलि धेरै शुद्ध होला.
If we sincerely serve Srila Prabhupada,
तर अत्यन्त गम्भीरताका साथ श्रील प्रभुपादको सेवा गर्यौं भने
we can be considered pure devotees.
हामीलाई शुद्ध भक्त भन्न सकिन्छ.
Lord Chaitanya said, out of many people, one who chants Hare Krishna, he is the best.
श्रील प्रभुपादले भन्यो चैतन्य महाप्रभुले भन्नुभयो कि लाखौं व्यक्तिहरू मध्ये जसले हरे कृष्ण जप्छ ऊ सर्वश्रेष्ठ हो.
Jari dekhi tare kaha, Krishna upadesh, amara agya guru hanata. He wants us, Lord Chaitanya, wherever you go, whoever you go, wherever you meet, tell them about Krishna, the message of Bhagavad Gita.
र श्रील चैतन्य महाप्रभुले भन्नुभयो कि जहाँ पनि जानुहुन्छ, जसलाई पनि भेट्नुहुन्छ, उसले कृष्णको सन्देश सुनाउनुहोस्।
Even the gopis, you know, they're getting, even Radharani is getting chastised.
ए गोपीहरू समेत राधारानीले पनि कहिलेकाहीँ गाली गर्नुहुन्छ।
Krishna left the rasa dance. You know the story.
कृष्ण रासलीला छोडेर जानुभयो, तपाईँलाई कथा थाहै छ।
Krishna doesn't tolerate anyone getting puffed up.
कृष्णले कसैमा पनि अहङ्कार आएको सहनुहुन्न।
Just like my knee.
जस्तो मेरो घुँडा।
I was doing Rath Yatra in South America, Argentina.
उहाँ चाहिँ साउथ अमेरिका अर्जेन्टिनामा रथ यात्रा गर्दै थिए।
Here I am, big kirtan leader, sannyas guru, blah 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 blah.
म यहाँ छु ठुलो कीर्तनीय सन्यास गुरु महाभागवत।
Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra.
जय जगन्नाथ, जय जगन्नाथ, जय बलदेव, जय सुभद्रा।
Everyone watching me on video, Facebook, TikTok, blah blah.
र सबजनाले मलाई फेसबुकमा भिडियोमा हेरिरहेछन्, टिकटकमा।
Next thing, something went in my knee.
अचानक मेरो घुँडामा के भयो?
From hero to zero in 1 second.
नायकबाट शून्यमा पुगे एकैचोटि।
So Krishna doesn't tolerate, impurity, but he tries to purify us.
त कृष्णले कसैको अहङ्कारलाई सहन गर्नुहुन्न, उहाँले हामीलाई शुद्ध गर्नुहुन्छ।
This is Prabhupada's hospital ward. This is like, ISKCON is like a hospital.
यो शिल प्रभुपादको अस्पताल जस्तो हो, ISKCON एउटा अस्पताल हो।
In one sense, none of us are pure.
एक नजरमा त कोही पनि शुद्ध छैन।
Because you only come to hospital because you have a disease.
किनकि हामी हस्पिटलमा तब जान्छौँ जब हामीलाई रोग लाग्छ।
The disease is ahankara vimudama. We think we're the controller, we're the doer, we're the best.
किनकि हाम्रो रोग भनेको अहङ्कारै विमूढ भएर मै कर्ता हुँ भन्ने सोच्छौँ।
We don't want to serve the Vaishnavas.
हामीलाई वैष्णवहरूको सेवा गर्न मन पर्दैन।
We want them to serve us.
हामी चाहन्छौँ उनीहरूले हाम्रो सेवा गरून्।
This is our disease.
यही हाम्रो रोग हो।
Therefore, we need chastisement from the very, very, very pure devotee.
त्यसकारणले हामीलाई अत्यन्त 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 शुद्ध भक्तको गाली खानुपर्छ।
So there's no point in looking, Mataji, there's no point in looking at somebody else and say, hey, she's not a pure devotee or he's not a pure devotee. There's no point in that.
त्यसकारणले एकजनाले हेरेर ए यो शुद्ध भक्त हैन, उ शुद्ध भक्त हैन भन्ने कुरा छैन यहाँ।
In the hospital ward, hey, look at this guy. He's got hepatitis. I've only got cancer.
त्यो अस्पतालको वार्डमा बसेर कसैले ए यसलाई हेपाटाइटिस लागेको रहेछ, मलाई त क्यान्सर मात्रै लागेको छ भने जस्तो।
The best, Prabhupada wanted us to cooperate.
मुख्य कुरा भनेको श्रील प्रभुपाद चाहनुहुन्थ्यो हामी मिलेर अगाडि बढौँ।
Because millions of people, they don't even know what is Krishna.
किन लाखौं व्यक्तिलाई थाहा छैन कृष्ण को हुनुहुन्छ।
If you're fortunate in Nepal, everyone knows Krishna.
तपाईहरु त भाग्यमानी हुनुहुन्छ, नेपालमा सबैलाई कृष्णको बारेमा थाहा छ।
But they don't understand the philosophy and everything. They're still dull-headed.
तर पनि उनीहरूले सिद्धान्तलाई बुझ्दैनन्, अझै मन्दबुद्धि छन्।
Why you only worship Krishna? There's so many gods.
तपाईहरु किन कृष्णको मात्रै भजन गर्नुहुन्छ, यति धेरै देवताहरू छन्।
So we have to give them the holy name, give them the books, give them prasadam, so they understand.
त हामीले उनीहरूलाई ज्ञान प्रदान गर्नुपर्छ, पुस्तक दिनुपर्छ, प्रसादम दिनुपर्छ ताकि उनीहरूले बुझ्न सकुन्।
So then we become pure devotees when we preach.
जब हामीले प्रचार गर्छौँ हामी शुद्ध भक्त बन्छौँ।
That's pure devotional service.
यही हो शुद्ध भक्तिमय सेवा।
Yaidam paramam goyam madbhaktes vavedasiti. Krishna says of all devotees, those who are giving out this message, they are most dear to me.
भगवान श्री कृष्णले भन्नुभयो सबै भक्तहरू मध्येबाट जसले यो ज्ञानलाई अरूलाई वितरित गर्छ त्यो मलाई परम प्रिय छ।
Yeah. So this is a preaching movement.
त यो प्रचार अभियान हो।
So we cooperate.
र हामीले मिल्नु पर्छ।
Some may be more pure than us.
कोही हामी भन्दा धेरै शुद्ध होला।
People who are less pure, we try and give them mercy.
जो अलि कम शुद्ध छन् उनीहरूलाई कृपा गर्नुपर्छ।
So who are more pure, we try to learn from them.
र हामी भन्दा धेरै शुद्ध छन् उनी उनीहरुबाट
If
सिक्नुपर्छ।
someone equals to us, and we make friends with them.
यदि हामीसँग बराबर छन् भने हामी मित्रता
And
गाँस्नुपर्छ।
someone is very, very complete pure devotee, Jagataḥ Maharaj, and other great souls, and we serve them with love and devotion.
र अरू अत्यन्तै शुद्ध भक्तहरू जस्तो जयपताका स्वामी महाराज हुनुहुन्छ, शिल प्रभुपाद हुनुहुन्छ भने उहाँको सेवा गर्नुपर्छ।
So that Patri always used to say, if you point your finger at someone else, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you.
पति प्रभुले भन्ने गर्नुहुन्थ्यो यदि तपाईँ अरू कसैलाई यसरी औँला देखाउनुहुन्छ भने 3 औँलाले आफैलाई देखाइरहेको हुन्छ
Right?
हैन
Hey, it's not pure.
ए उ त्यो शुद्ध हैन
But there's 3 fingers pointing back at you.
3 औँलाले त आफैलाई देखाइरहेछ
So we have to be careful, no?
त्यसैले हामी सावधान हुनुपर्छ
That was a problem with Dakṣa.
दक्षको समस्या यही थियो
He's finding fault finding.
गल्ती खोज्ने
Okay, any more, how are we doing for time? We better finish now. Oh, prasadam. It's not a Kaddashi, no?
एकादशी त हैन नि आज एकादशी but fasting is tomorrow.
Huh?
Fasting is tomorrow.
Fasting tomorrow?
Yeah.
Why?
mahat.
Well, that's good. So Jagataḥ Maharaj's appearance day, there's no fasting, no? Right?
For disciples.
For his disciples, right. Oh, what to do for me? I'm Jagataḥ Maharaj's sannyas disciple.
म पनि जयप्रताप महाराजको सन्यास शिष्य हुँ
He's my Vaish Guru.
उहाँ मेरो गुरु हुनुहुन्छ
He gave me sannyas
उहाँले मलाई सन्यास दिनुभएको
and sannyas mantra.
र सन्यास मन्त्र
It was 1984.
1974 मा हो 84
So what should I do? Should I fast or not?
के गरौँ म व्रत गरौँ कि नगरौँ
Huh? No? No, hey, Damodar says no.
दामोदरले नाइ भन्दैछ
No, should I fast, not you?
तिमी गर्ने भने महाराजको बारे
But I have to decide myself, actually.
आफै निर्णय लिनुपर्छ
Mahaprasade Govinde.
महाप्रसादे गोविन्दे
Namabhamani
तपाईहरु पनि
Vaishnava.
आफै निर्णय लिनुस्
Alpapanyavacham Rajam.
साल्पवन्यवतम राजान
Vishwasonaiva Jayate.
विश्वासो नैव जायते
Look at all the men pushing in.
हेर्नु त प्रभुजीहरु कति ढकालेको
We have to protect our mother.
माताजीहरुको रक्षा गर्नु पर्दैन
We have to protect our mother.
माताहरुलाई रक्षा गर्नुपर्छ
Our mothers have given us so much.
माताहरुले हामीलाई सब थोक दिनुहुन्छ
Now we don't want to give them prasadam.
उहाँहरुलाई प्रसाद नदिने त यता बाटो छोड्दिनु माताजीहरु
Saya Vijajan.
शरीर विद्याजल
Narendriyateheka.
जलेन्द्रिय ताहेकाल
The mother is very tolerant.
माता अत्यन्त सहनशील हुनुहुन्छ
I think that's the lesson you learn when you're a mother.
त्यही हामीले माताबाट सिक्ने शिक्षा हो
Such a painful experience.
कति कष्टमय अनुभव नि
Hare Krishna Hare Brahma Bole Chattamukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Hare Brahma Bole Chattamukhe
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे महादेव पंचमुखे राम राम हरे हरे
Brahma Bole Chattamukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Hare
ब्रह्मा बोले चतुर्मुखे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे महादेव पंचमुखे राम राम हरे हरे
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bad management. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh dear, what's going to happen? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. First only first. Only first. Cheating. Washing your hand afterwards. And then coming for second. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You got? Huh? Liar. What should I do? Should I take prasadam or not? Should I protect my sannyas guru? What should I do? Who's the master of etiquette? Temple president. Temple president, what should I do? Who's this? Hey, Vivati Canto Balaram. What should I do? For etiquette, I think I should not take prasadam. Huh? No, when did they serve prasadam?
2 o'clock.
I can last till then. I may have some realization, good realization. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. How many coming now? I don't believe them anymore. No double. You got? No. Not allowed. Right. Even I didn't get.
That's why I'll give you after.
Okay, thank you, Hare Krishna. Huh? Nilacha. He's got the pixels. He doesn't need the prasadam. He's got the pixels. Anyone not take? Going, gone. Okay. You not take? Right hand. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,